this DC playground antics of who did what and this did that. You are wasting our time and our money, not fixing our problems. And our money. I was trying to make
But think of this. I mean, they have a ballroom to build.
Well, what about? I think it's also, isn't it a kind of a distraction from the Epstein files also?
Yes. Also, if we go back to the election and what we've consistently talked about, if you look at the top 10 issues voters cared about, indicting James Comey was not on it. Now, I believe if anyone was involved in criminal wrongdoing, they deserve their day in court. So we'll wait to see what actually comes out of this. But it's the cost of living. And right now, people can't afford anything. And the fact that this is what taxpayer dollars is going to feels like a distraction from more important things.
And the ballroom. I'm upset about the ballroom.
Like, how much money is that
A lot of money. Did you see that thing about the Presidential Walk of Fame, though? There's a thing that they just did where they put all the pictures of the presidents in the White House, and instead of putting Biden's face, they put an auto pen. He is so
Why is
petty.
he there twice?
Yeah,
He's been president twice.
Because he's been president twice.
But he,
Is that still him?
Yeah.
But a big part of his win, when you look at his campaign, was what Biden was doing. He rode on the backs of a common enemy. A lot of it wasn't, I like this guy, Donald Trump. It was, what is going on is not working for us. We want something else. So he rode on Biden's back into that office.
Yeah, but this pettiness that he's into.
That's not shocking at all.
It's like a neurosis. It's a neurotic behavior. I think presidents need to undergo psychotherapy before they. I want to read it to you. Petty behavior can be influenced by various psychological factors, including need for control, insecurity, need for attention, lack of empathy. Duh.
Yeah. I have a quick question because you mentioned the Epstein files. Isn't it true that someone just got elected, a Democrat in Arizona, that will break some sort of, I didn't read up on it.
Yeah, so basically 218 votes are needed on the discharge petition in the House to basically force a vote that would be to force DOJ to release the Epstein files. This special election should mean that the votes are there in the House. It's significant in that it will put all Republicans and Democrats on the record, either for or against releasing the files. The caveat I give is it then still has to pass the Senate and then has to be signed by Donald Trump. So I don't think it's going to lead to the release of the files, but it puts our elected officials on the record
between
either
the
for or
president
against.
and their voters.
So we still may not get the files.
I don't think we will.
Well, listen, they have enough time to burn all those files. They have enough time to get rid of all the stuff that they need to get
And
rid
the
of.
Oversight Committee got some of them.
Yes,
so we'll
they got
get some.
But the idea is you're not going to get a lot of information. And you're right. He should be paying attention to other stuff. We have said this for days. There are so many things that Americans need to hear. There's so many things the world needed to hear. And he spent and wasted our time on stuff that isn't.
But he doesn't seem to enjoy the job of governing.
Well, he doesn't want to govern. He
doesn't
wants
like
to
that.
win.
Yeah, he likes the
wants
other
to
stuff.
win.
Yeah.
But there's winners and there's losers. And you know who's losing a lot here? Us.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.